Hello. Solemn Pleasant back for what is probably the final episode of Pokemon Black 2. I did decide to give myself some additional some max revives, just because I know how this Elite Four goes, and I just don't want to be hurting for items here. I'm going to try to avoid using them as much as I can outside of the 3 I got. Gave everybody up to level 57, gave out as much as I could. I think 57 is reasonable. I think that's somewhere in between what we'll be fighting. Before we head into this gauntlet that I've been scared about since the start of this game, I want to give a special thanks to predominantly Donkles and Magnets for getting us through the early game. Huge shout out to the Hound. You did a great job. You got us through most of the game. Thanks, man. And thank you, Pestilence, for being there to help us. But this time around, I think we're going to try something else. I may regret not bringing Toxic, but I think we should be good. Coming with us will be as follows. We have Yeezy the Cobalion. He'll be very useful in the Dark-type matchup, and maybe provide some assistance for us in the fighting matchup. I'm not 100% on that. He's got good defense, good speed, and okay speed, and he can hit pretty hard. Yeezy's been with us for a little bit, and he's definitely proven himself. We got Sky High the Electros, who will be paramount in dealing with Marshall and his fighting types. I'm hard relying on those acrobatics a bit, and maybe some of those Thunderbolts to pop. Outside of that, he's here for support and ripping off a T-Wave every once in a while. We have Tricky the Crocodile. Got Earthquake, so that's great. Moxie could help us sweep, and I think he'll be pretty useful in dealing with some of the surprise electric attacks that this Elite Four tends to have. So, pretty hopeful for that. We have the Chad, the Walrein. Mainly here to deal with any dragons that we see. That's going to be his predominant job. Outside of that, I think Golurk is on one of the teams, and that might be helpful, and then I think Crocodile's on one of the teams, and that might be helpful to deal with. Outside of that, he's just here to kill dragons. We have Zoroark, who has been a very solid choice since we got it as a Zora. His job is to hit. Just hit foul play, hit feint attack, just hit. Just hit things. And our friend PP Suck, who has made it all the way to this Elite Four. A little worried about the fighting type option here, but we're gonna do our best. This is our team. This is what we're rocking. Fingers crossed, hope for the best. Yep. I am well aware. I am aware. I am ready. Okay. So, traditionally, I have gone after Grimsley first, and I think we're going to keep that tradition going. I think we lead Cobalion. Yeah, we lead Cobalion. And we keep PP Suck in the back to kind of help deal with some of the stuff that Cobalion might not be the greatest at dealing with. Ooh. That's a change up from last time. Sup, Grimsley? I like that you can choose the order of the Elite Four. I don't have a full recollection of Gen 6 and 7. But I know both those games have Elite Fours, so I'm hoping I can choose as well. Because I really like that you can choose the Elite Four here. I think that's really cool. So I think the strat is we swords dance. Ooh. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Ooh, don't like that. Ooh, okay. We took that. I think we go for a second one. And then I think we can sweep. You could stop that, though. Dang! Okay. Okay, Cabalion's taking a couple more hits than I'd like. I think we're faster than Crocodile. And that being the case, I think we can just kill Crocodile with Sacred Sword. Ooh, that's not good, but we're still at a +3, I think? Okay, it's faster. That is not good. Well, the Chad, this is what you're here for. Rip a Surf. Not great. I think he goes for a full heal. Which means I can safely set this up. I think Blizzard could kill. That Earthquake is gonna hurt. That's okay. Solid. Yeah, I do want to switch on Scrafty, though. Yeah, we switch into Sky High here. So that Hail is not great, but that Hail will assist in some way, shape, or form. Okay, we're faster. Good. Peak. That's peak. That is so peak, Sky High. Good job. I think we stay in because we're a little damaged and I don't want to waste a full restore on such little health, so I think we try getting a T-wave off. Now, he may have another one, but he's only going to proc that. Oh, and he gets buffed. Okay, that's good. That is good. Let's see if we can rip a Thunderbolt off this. Eats the berry, that's fine. And now we can Volt Switch. I think Tricky is the smarter play. No, we let PP Suck kill this. He either gets Parrot or he does something that's probably not going to be effective. Nice. I say we go for Flame Charge. Clean. Okay. Clean first Elite Four down. And we only lost one. Now, I may have given myself a lot of max revives, but I think I'm gonna see how little of them I can use. I'll probably regret saying that once I get to Marshall, but For now, I think we can just do a... Revive Cobalion, and then just... Full restore 3 dudes. Honestly, for what this Elite Four likes to do to me, not bad. Okay. So I think next we fight Chantal, because I think we have a good matchup into Chantal. We lead Zoroark. She's gonna lead with Cofagrigus. Because I'm trying to see what I can bait out. I think we try to bait something out that should hit Emboar, but isn't gonna hit Zoroark very much. I'll just save. Grimsley's usually the easiest to deal with in these games, because while Dark types are very abundant, the Dark types in Gen 5 specifically are decent enough to counter. They have counters. Okay. Love the presentation of these Elite Fours already. Loving these presentations. Probably out of the games I've played so far, probably my second favorite Elite Four behind, I just really like Hoenns, but, like, these come really close. If I didn't kinda hate Marshall, because his fighting types just wreck me every single time. Okay. We're gonna go for Taunt. I don't want you to do status moves. I really don't want you to be hitting me with that. Nice. Oh, that is so huge. That is a really good start. Mummy breaks illusion. That's to be expected. Interesting. Okay, there's the Shadow Ball. Dang. Let's go for Taunt again. There's the full restore. But we do prevent the Will-O-Wisp again, which is good. I think we just start hitting with feint attacks. Go for another one. It's gonna go for another Shadow Ball. It might kill me. No, okay. This is huge. Huge. And I think we go through the full restore then. This is very now dependent on what she brings out next. Golurk. Okay. I think we go the Chad on this one. Now, Golurk does have a fighting type move, which is a problem. But hopefully we can just rip a Surf or two, and that should be enough. Yep, there's the Brick Break. That's gonna hurt. Eat it. Alright, awesome. Now we switch into Tricky. Because I am willing to bet this thing has an electric move. I am very willing to bet that. I remember it having one last time, so... And we just go for foul play on that. I don't know if this thing has Aftermath. Whew. Okay, that's probably gonna hurt. Ooh, not enough, though. This thing might have Aftermath, though, so I might need to worry about that. Yep. And I don't know if she's equipped Chandelure with a Grass-type move. I also don't know if I'm faster than her or not. But we're gonna try. I think I can rip an Earthquake and try. Okay. Earthquake plus Moxie should do a decent chunk. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Didn't lose a single dude that time. Okay. Alright, 2 down. No, we don't need another repel. Just need to use some full restores. We save, and I think we just go into Caitlyn next. I don't want to be too overconfident with this, but I do think we have a really good team to deal with Caitlyn. I know I've said that before. This time around, though, we've got a dark type that can bait out more psychics. I am loving the presentation this time around. Like, I liked the presentation last time, but I am really digging the presentation here. Okay, if I remember correctly, this Moon Sharna can get kind of nasty if I let it. So we just gotta beat it up. I'm gonna start it with a feint attack, see how that works. Actually, this thing might have something like Yawn, so we gotta be careful about that. Yep. Okay. I think we go for foul play and just go for the kill here. Solid. Yep. I'm willing to accept that. I think Tricky can deal with this thing. This thing might have Energy Ball, though, so we're gonna see how that plays out. Oh my god, okay, 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 Tricky, okay. Tricky might be able to sweep from here, I'm not sure. I'm not 100%. He might be able to. No, we stay in. Zoroark's sleeping, so we gotta just foul play it again. Okay. Ooh, Ice Beam's kinda nasty. I think she goes for a full restore. No. Okay. Oh my god, Tricky, that's another crit. My god. I think from here we just kind of stay in. We kind of just have to. Can I kill with a foul play? Let's find out. I'm +2 with Moxie. Yes, I can. Oh my god, Tricky. Okay, dude. You just wanted that. Alright. Okay. That went well! We don't even need to burn much this time. Okay, time for the hard one. Okay. Just gonna save real quick. So, my big thing for dealing with Marshall kinda comes down to how good can Electros, like, sweep, is kinda just the question I have to ask. Can't use strength here. Don't be silly. That's kind of the question I'm asking. Don't think I have anything to help with that. Oh yeah, I could be giving out held items. Too late for that. Okay. So a lot of this is going to come down to, can Electros just sweep, is kind of the question. If I can get past Sock and Throw, I have a decent shot at also utilizing Embor. Marshall just knows how to deal with the things that he gets beaten by. And he knows that psychic types are not great in this region. When I was a kid, I thought his teeth were blue. I didn't think anything about a mouth guard, but as an adult, I don't know, his teeth still might be blue, and I ain't gonna question his life choices. I say we just acrobatics off rip. Okay. Rock Tomb's gonna suck. Ooh. Okay. Don't like that. I think Mienshao is the only one that doesn't really hurt me too much. I think this is a game of protect the king. It's got bounce. I know it's got bounce. I think PP Suck's the one to best deal with this. Sock is honestly kind of the thing I'm worried about. Sock, from my recollection, has a moveset that just kind of wrecks me. Oh, it's gonna go for a U-turn. I see. Yeah, let's Flame Charge. Let's just build up some speed. Okay. Jeez. Oh, okay. High jump kick might miss, and this might be enough. Okay. Nice. That's probably his least threatening one, though. Ooh, Conkelder. We stay in. We're faster. And from here, we're just gonna kind of see how much damage we can get off this thing. I think we just go for another Flame Charge. Nice job, PP Suck. Yeah, it's just gonna go for the kill. That is fair. Speed drop, good. Maybe I'm fast enough to rip an earthquake? I might be fast enough to rip an earthquake. No, I think we embargo. I am faster, though. And it's gonna do a chunk. Yeah, it's an OCO. We let him kind of slow himself down. Nice. Forgot Ironhead can flinch. That is gonna hurt. That doesn't kill, though. That does put him in full restore range, so I think that means I full restore Electros. Oh, okay. Okay, Electros is definitely faster. This is going about how I thought it was going to go, but it isn't, like, a wash yet. I think Acrobatics off-rip kills? Awesome. No, we kind of keep Sky High in here. He still has his full restore, so I kind of want to bait that out. Ooh, Sokka's fast. Oh my god. Okay, he goes for full restore here. Okay, that means an Acrobatics can kill. Which means Thunder into another Acrobatics should do it. Nice. That went so much better than I thought it would. That went so much better. Okay. Okay. We got a shot. We got a good shot here. Okay, that just leaves the champion. This is going smoothly. I can still just use revives. And I think to put everyone on the same footing, I'll put everyone at 58, and that should be enough. Okay. And I think just the way I do this... I think I want to lead Yeezy. Okay. This is either gonna be a struggle or not. I am aware of the Champions team. It's an interesting team. I am aware of it, though, because I've seen enough people play through this that I do recall that, so... Let's see how this plays out. And there's not going to be a castle that, like, comes out, right? We're not gonna... We're not gonna be doing stuff like that? Okay. Oh, the amount of stairs. Oh, God. Sup, Iris? Yeah, we do one last big save here. Alright. Canada, I hope you're watching. Both Yeezy and PP Suck have made it this far. I hope you're proud. Okay. Hydreigon is a choice to start. Okay, this thing's definitely got Flamethrower. I just gotta, like, go for the rip here. I just got Sacred. Yep. Hold. Good. Ugh. That's not a good start. It's gonna go into Flamethrower. I think we go into PP Suck. Really? You called that? Okay. I am impressed. I'm faster? No, it's just going for okay. That feels a little dirty. There's no way you would have known I went into that. Okay. Alright, the Chad killed this guy. We go for an Aura Beam here. Okay, the beast is dead. Good start, good start. Druddigon, we keep battling. Matter of fact, we set up Hail, and we go for a Blizzard. Don't like that. Okay. That is less good. I think we just go easy. Here, I think we pop one of the first given max revives, because I really need Wall Rain to do some stuff here. Yep, that's to be expected. That's fine. I get one more turn of Hail, and that should be all I need for the Chad to kill this guy. Dead. We stay in. Use our second one to bring back Yeezy. Okay, that's fine. It'll wake up in 3 turns. So for those keeping score, I would technically have 1 left. I'm fine with that. That's fine. We just go for another one. It's gonna go for another Thunderbolt, though. Ooh. That is less good. Shift in Yeezy. Okay. No, we go for a Sacred. We just gotta start hacking at this thing. Very nice. Ooh, don't care for that. This does mean we can take a turn just to heal Wall Rain, because you almost never wake up on the first turn. Sure. It's gonna go for Surf, I'm like pretty sure about. I think this is a good way to pivot into Sky High. Nice. Excellent pivot. Even on a crit. Team effort. Team effort. Yeah, okay. I think Tricky can just kill this guy. It's Aggron. Aggron's cool, but Aggron dies. To, like, so much. We just rip an Earthquake here. Nice. Ooh, Haxorus. Let's see, that's Pure Dragon. No, we stay. We let Tricky kind of stay in and do some damage. Oh dang, it's breaking the mold. Let's see what an Earthquake does. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Nice. Oh, it knows Earthquake. Okay. I was trying to be sneaky with an embargo. Okay. It's got Earthquake. I think... Nice. Oh, it's still got an Archeops, okay. I think this is her last Mon. That's just gonna slow you down a bit. Fair enough. I think we go for another scary face. Okay. Go get him, the Chad. You got this. Nice. She goes for a full restore. I kind of want PP Suck to wrap this up. Because I know she's going for full restore off that. There's no way she doesn't. But its speed is heavily lowered. Thrust those arms, PP Suck. You got this. Whew! Okay. PP Suck, I believe in you. Use your arms and let's take this home. Ah, that's not enough, PP Suck. It's okay, Yeezy can take the bullet for you. I shall use my God-given last natural max revive. That's fine. PP Suck, will you do me the honors of taking this guy down? Thrust those arms to victory, PP Suck. That'll do it! Let's go! That is how you put respect on the name PP Suck, and I don't want to hear Smog say anything other than that. Canada, I hope you're happy. There we go. There we go, that is how you put the respect on the name. That is how you do it. That is how you do it! We did it. Okay. Let's wrap it up, boys. This is it, huh? That went so much better than the blackout and the whiteout. Oh my god, that went so much better. Okay. We made it to the end, boys. We did it. You're right, this team is beautiful, it's bold, it's proud. It is every single positive adjective you can give. Thank you to Yeezy. Thank you, the Chad. Thank you, Sky High. Thank you, Tricky. Thank you, Zork. And thank you, PP Suck. My wonderful, wonderful starter. Thank you, my friends. What a win. What a win. What a beautiful win. Oh, and challenge mode unlocked. That's cool. Oh yeah, that was the thing about this game. You unlock challenge mode if you beat black, and you unlock easy mode if you beat white. That went surprisingly well. Feels good. It really does feel good. Oh, do we get to... No, they wouldn't do that. Yes, thank you, yes. Glory to PP Suck. That's how you put respect on a name. That's how you do it. I'm assuming the credits are gonna roll. Thoughts? Well, I get the hype. I get the hype now. I understand why a lot of people like these games. I guess just the game as a whole. There are some parts that I'm kind of like, like, the last stretch of Team Plasma is a little annoying, I will openly say, and I do think some of the side stuff is a little weird, like Pokestar Studios is a little weird, but, like, I get it. I don't mind the detours, and I think the tournament actually is a really fun add-on. I think in a lot of ways these are just better than Black and White. No, I kind of like that the Dex has, like, a bit of mix where, like, older gens are in here, too. I think this is a healthier way to do it, as opposed to... Because part of me really liked that Black and White is just, here are new mons, that's it. Work with what you got. But I appreciate that, like, for this game, it's a bit of a mix. You can also just use legendaries in this game a lot faster than in Black and White. I suppose you could use Zekrom or Reshiram, but for, like, the last fight... got an appreciation for Cobalion, that was cool. Finally got to use Electros and Crocodile to their full potential, really cool. Love Ember and Zoroark. These guys felt great in these games. As a whole, this team took a little bit to get going, but it never felt like we were underpowered, which was really nice. It felt like we just had to find our footing, as opposed to other things. And this team could take a hit. Even Zoroark got to be able to take a hit. Hey, Pokestar Studios. Like, it was really refreshing to have a team where, like, I could actually feasibly take a hit or two, and it didn't feel like I was getting crit every single turn. That was nice. We actually got kind of lucky with the crits, I'll fully admit. I really dug this. I don't know if I like this more than, like, Emerald, because Emerald's kind of my baby. I kind of really, like, I grew up with Emerald, so... But these are really good. I would not mind, in the future, going through White 2 at some point. I'm not going to do that right away. I think I'm pretty good on Gen 5. I'm ready to move on from Gen 5. But I'd be very willing to go back and play White 2. I'd be very willing to do that. I wouldn't even mind doing like a challenge run for this. I wouldn't mind a lot of that. This was really nice to just have like a chill, we're just gonna catch and make a team, we're just gonna run through the game as is, nothing silly, nothing intense. This was nice. I didn't even, like, outside of the rare candies, I didn't even need the max revives. So that was nice. That was really cool to see that. I was really worried going into that Elite Four, and I know that the rematch teams are harder, but I still dug it. Oh yeah, and Team Plasma was less annoying. That was cool. I think the overall story is better. I think Hugh's a pretty good adversary, if not a bit repetitive at times. Love the spins they took on this region. It's really interesting to go from black and white to this, to just kind of see the differences and stuff. As a first experience with these games, though, I dug it. I really dug this. This was really fun. This is giving me a lot of new... Oh, and we do get to go back home. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, back home to our mom. That's really cool. That was great. I love that. These are good games. I really enjoyed this. This was really fun. As for what's next, probably gonna host a poll. I have 2 ideas in mind, so we're gonna see what comes of that. I do got big plans. At the time of recording this and the way that these are coming out, this will probably come out close to, well, I know my upload schedule, so I know when these will come out. But, having that said, I think by the time this comes out, it'll be close to near the end of the year, at least for the year of when this is, like, recording and stuff, so... We'll have to see if I do another playthrough after this for this year, otherwise we wait until next year. Things on the docket are... Smaug has issued a challenge to go through Johto again without doing a randomizer, and I think that's a reasonable challenge. I've thought about doing something like that. I do intend to go through X and Y. Preferably Y as opposed to X. I think Y is going to be the one I choose there. And then I have a really, really interesting plan for Gen 7, because they're weird games, and I have a weird idea for them. And then after that, I don't know, maybe backtrack through some of the other versions I didn't play, like Leaf Green. I don't plan on touching Diamond and Pearl. I don't see a reason to touch those games, but Leaf Green and then White 2, I would not be against trying and doing some sort of challenge with that or something like that. So that's kind of the things I have planned for the future in terms of Pokemon content. In terms of other content, no idea. That inspiration comes as is. Having that all said, this was, again, such a refreshing experience. I really enjoyed this. I'm really glad I did this, where I just didn't put any restraints on myself and just kind of went at it. Hopefully you guys liked this. I thought I had a good time with this. I think we had some really fun moments here. Oh, that's an idea. I could do that. I'm just thinking out loud. Anyway, this has been our playthrough of Black 2, First Impressions. I dig it. And this is Solomon Pleasant. And this time I actually know how to do an outro. I'm just kind of, I'm just blue balling you on this one. I'm just waiting, you know? But anyway, this is Solomon Pleasant, signing off.